Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today I do have my prediction for the Burnley and Hull City game live at the MKM Stadium tomorrow night, live on Sky Sports. Yes, if we're keeping off the theme of our last Sky Sports appearance, which was that West Bromwich Albion home game, I think we're going to be in for a Hull City win. But it probably won't go that way, as we are facing top of the league runaway leaders Burnley. Yes, they have about a 20 points lead at the top of the table, and it's going to be a tight clash, certainly on our end. Burnley come off the back of a 3-0 win against Wigan Athletic. Mind you, we did also beat them by a landslide earlier on in the season. Oh, not that earlier on in the season, a couple of months ago. But it's a Burnley side that we have already played this season, yes, at Turf Moor. I do have a vlog from that game. Make sure you check it out for the 1-1 draw we faced there with that Ozan Tufan goal. But Burnley did dominate us in that game. It was a point very, very well earned and two very, very poorly lost for Burnley in that game. So we're going to face a very possessive side, obviously, with this Vincent Kompany tactic. And obviously Burnley are most likely going to be going up automatic, winning the league at the end of the season. So it will be a tough test for us. So coming off the back of the 1-1 draw last weekend, or the weekend just gone, it will be a tough test. Obviously, Benjamin Tete has been announced that he will most likely miss the rest of the season due to that hamstring injury he picked up. I saw it happen and I was like, oh, yeah, there we go. That's him done for the season. So unfortunate there. But I'll go into my predicted Hull City lineup here. In goal, Carl Darlow. He has a fantastic start to his time at Hull City, possibly extending his time at Hull City with a permanent deal, but we'll have to wait and see on that front. I think that the back four will stay the same as the one that we had against Coventry City. They put a shift in. Alfie Jones picking up the man of the match performance overall, but I preferred Sean McLaughlin in the standings. It was a very strong performance from all members of the back four. Even Louis Coyle had a alright game, filling in for the injured Cyrus Christie. Coming into the central defensive partnership, I did enjoy the partnership of Jean-Michel Seri and Xavier Simons. I think Seri was the weaker out of the two, but that is obviously him getting chucked back into a starting lineup after having an injury. So it will be one that we'll watch develop as the rest of the season plays out, the last few games or so. And it will be an interesting partnership. I'll be looking into next season, obviously, having both of them on a permanent deal, or Xavier Simons on nearly a permanent deal, just waiting for that to be agreed. I presume that will be a transfer window opener for Hull City. A little bit ahead of them, we will have a few more midfielders, because why not? I think Ryan Longman will get the start, along with Regan Slater, Ozan Tufan, and Oscar Estupinian. Yes, Pelkas did start the last game, but I do think that he's more of a prominent force, especially in this recovery process that he is currently in when he's appearing off the bench, as he is someone that we have done this already before in the season, where they've just come back from an injury and then we rush them into games, and it's another case where they're out for even longer. It's similar to Alier Said Manesh, where he is fit now, he's perfect, ready to go, he's a fantastic player. But if we rush him back into it, it will happen again, where he'll injure himself and put him out for even more time. And we really don't want that, especially on this last sort of push at the end of the season to sort of get morale up for next season. That's what the status that we're in at the moment. So that's my predicted lineup. Let me know down in the comments what you think will change and alter from that lineup. And we'll move on now to my Hull City predicted score. So it will be a tough one. It will be a tough one. But I've got to have the faith. We are unbeaten at home in God knows how many games. I think it will be a Hull City win. I know it's a tough one. There's going to be a strong crowd backing us. I think it will be a Hull City win. I think Teller will open up the scoring for Burnley, and Hull City will make a historic, or maybe not historic, but a big comeback nonetheless through the likes of Oscar Estepinian and Regan Slater. So I do think it will be a 2-1 win for the Tigers, picking up our second home win of the month, second home win on Sky Sports of the month, and probably second win ever on Sky Sports, for that matter of a fact. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think the score will be, and if you think it will be a juicy game, because it will certainly be a juicy game. It'll be a lovely game. Make sure you watch it either on Sky Sports, or come to the game. Come along. Come join us, yeah. So yeah, will be a good one. Let me know in the comments what you think about all my predictions, and any predictions you've got, because you've got free will while we have it. So yeah, make sure I can subscribe, as there's plenty more Hull City news and content to come in the coming weeks. Okay, thank you and goodbye. Oscar Estepinian, Oscar Estepinian.